Hey guys, all right, coming to you live, Star Wars Studio in Southwest Ranches. Anyway, wanted to today talk to you about mindset, and I want to talk about the mental gymnastics that agents go through on a daily basis. It's not enough that you lead generate with consistency in order to constantly ensure a pipeline of business. You also have to understand human nature. And there are many times that human nature can completely derail your day if you let it. Your mindset has to be David Goggins strong. No amount of self-talk and meditation will prepare your mental attitude for disappointment more than going through the turmoil firsthand and recovering triumphantly on the other side. That's what Goggins refers to as callousing the mind, his personal mantra to build mental toughness. Now, if you don't know who David Goggins is, Google it, as the list of hardships, accolades, awards, records is too long to list. The guy is a living legend who I first learned about reading Jesse Itzler's book, Living with a Seal. In my life, I have never read anything that made me feel so lazy as I did when reading this. I actually was ready to go out and run a marathon without training. But then I forgot about my mindset and how unprepared my mind was for anything like that. Forget about my physical preparedness. The mental side of anything is the key to all of it. And it is all in how you react that will ultimately dictate your growth and success. Now, a few weeks ago, my brother Adam, who's a partner of mine, had set a listing appointment for a multi-million-dollar home in Davie, Florida. He met the prospect at one of our open houses months before and had opened up the conversation and followed up. And that would-be buyer ultimately passed on the property, but explained that she would soon be listing her home and conducting interviews with 3 agents to determine who ultimately would represent her. Now, the listing appointment was set for 6 p.m. on a Wednesday evening. And Adam had asked if I would meet him there to help solidify it, as he felt that a unified front showing the potential of hiring a team with vast experience might give us the edge over whomever else was vying for the job. I was ready. Listing homes in this 7-figure price range was common for our team, and I was confident we would prevail. And at about 5:30 p.m. that night, my phone buzzed with a text from my brother. And essentially, he was letting me know that the seller had called, apologized, and explained that she was going with another agent and that there was no reason for the meeting. Now, I called my brother, obviously a bit miffed, shaking my head, but also recognizing and accepting that the emotional roller coaster that is real estate shows up at all times in every way conceivable. And I asked him how he left it with her, and he said that he had asked her if we could still come, explaining that he was already on his way, imploring her to at least hear us out. She stated she was not at home, but would grant the meeting. I asked my brother if she had signed anything, if she had signed a listing agreement. He called her back. Once he confirmed that she hadn't, he called me back and said, listen, Jay, meet me over there and let's win this. We can do this. And with that, I jumped in my car, made my way over, and we got there right at 6, and there was no answer at the door. But we soon learned that she was on her way back and would get home shortly. And once she arrived, she was friendly, cordial, introduced us to her daughter, and we talked in the driveway and then proceeded inside, where we engaged in a real conversation for more than 40 minutes. And in those 40 minutes, we provided her with our unique value proposition, our track record, our experience, and everything we would have had conveyed at the original listing presentation had it ensued without hiccup. We simply refused to let her initial decline of our offer of representation get in the way of our goal. There would be no mindset shift. There would be no backing down. There would only be mental fortitude and a genuine willingness to finish what we started, which was simply our daily objectives. Lead generating to convert prospects to leads, to convert those leads to listing appointments, to convert those listing appointments to listings. And that's what we did. We walked out of that home with a new client and a commitment to work with us. Your mindset will have dictated those days' results. Those of you who often take no for an answer and move on would have never gone to the house, simply bowing out quietly upon learning that the prospect had gone another direction. But for those with a quiet, confident mind, with a vision of how to push a position tactfully, the day would go different. And more important than actually getting a $3.9 million listing is the newfound confidence and mindset that even the most troublesome, alarming, and ill-timed calls can be overcome if you settle in and decide exactly how best to take action to your benefit. Congrats to my brother for the never give up attitude. This will serve you well. And for those that are listening, I am telling you, your success is completely up to you. And to all my colleagues out there, see you out in the field, and please bring us a buyer. Till my next video. See ya.